Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Film Pigs on GeekNation. It's our 150th episode.
Yay!
Take that, Jurassic World record-breaking opening weekend.
Yay!
Stop it!
Yay!
I'm your host. I'm your host.
All right, enough.
I'm your host, Steve Skelton. I am here with fellow film pig Todd Robert Anderson.
Hi, happy 150th. Film Pigs meaning us.
Our third film pig, Stephen Falk, isn't with us. He's working on You're the Worst show for
He's
FXX.
too busy to celebrate.
Busy, but we'll hear from him later. In his place, we have some very special guests.
It's us.
Colby and Hilary Anderson.
Hey.
Welcome back.
In addition to being the 150th episode, this is also the continuing series of my family members.
That's
on
true.
The show.
Yeah.
This is the second week in a row.
It's like an old home week here.
It's a
It's a family show. That's right. It's a family week. Your
Fantastic.
brother was there.
Yeah.
Well, let's get things started, guys, with some Rash Judgments. What are Rash Judgments, you might ask?
I don't know.
Or you probably didn't ask.
Don't care.
But Rash Judgments are where we take a look at the movies that are coming out this weekend in the theaters and let you, the hardworking viewer, know whether you should or should not go see them based entirely on our own opinions. I mean, we haven't seen these movies.
But if you don't want to watch that, then you better turn this whole thing off right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you do, keep it on. Okay?
Oh, really
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Simple advice.
Exactly.
There you
So,
go.
A lot of advice.
Todd,
Yeah.
do you have a Rash Judgment for
I
us?
do. My rash judgment is for this movie called Big Game, which was directed by this guy who directed this Christmas-themed horror show called Rare Exports that I really liked. This is a PG-13 action movie. Apparently, he says that he was going for making an over-the-top PG-13 action movie like from the 80s that he sort of grew up on. And it's got the kid from Rare Exports in it who helps Sam Jackson, who is the president of the United States, because Air Force One crashes in Finland.
It's shot
For
down in Finland.
Yeah, shot down in Finland for some reason. For some weird reason. I think Ray Stevenson might have something to do with it. I don't know. This movie looks absolutely bananas silly, and I cannot wait to see it.
Oh, well, fantastic.
I'm going to take this kid to see
Yeah.
it.
All right.
This guy's going to get to see it. What do you think of that, Colby?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always happy when we take him outside.
All right, so Rare Exports. Check it out, everybody. You know what? I forgot to toast popcorn.
Oh, gosh. It's 150th.
I was so excited because it's the 150th. I totally forgot. I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
Cheers,
Yay.
everyone.
Cheers to you all.
150.
Well.
150. Yeah, it's a little
Easy
harsh.
there.
That's too strong. Where's my salt? Where's my salt?
We're terrible
Where's my
parents.
salt?
Please don't report us.
Where's my salt?
I'll get it for you later. We got to keep
fine.
doing the show. We got to keep doing the show.
We're going to get
Now,
arrested after
we
this
have
show.
we have a Rash Judgment from Stephen Falk that we're going to have to go into the Film Pigs auditorium
Oh, excellent.
to check it out.
I
So
love
why
going
don't
to
we
the
go see it?
auditorium.
Yeah.
It's always such a fun
Let's head
show.
out. Let's
Jump
go,
down.
guys.
Let's go.
Hop
Go
out.
there. That's pretty good. Do you want me to help you down
Yeah,
too?
help me. Here you go. Oh, there we go. Thank
You're
you.
so delicate.
Ted 2, Seth MacFarlane, and Mark Wahlberg, and Amanda Seyfried, and Dumb Talking Bear movie is back, and it made a lot of money last time. And now he wants to get married, but then he has to go to court to prove he's a person or not a person, and hell no.
That was a really fast Rash Judgment.
I know. He really, I mean, he didn't mince words.
Yeah, he just got right to it.
Yep.
He is not going to see Ted 2. We just saw a trailer for Ted 2 before the movie we watched this afternoon.
It was, I
Talking
don't
bear.
know what it was.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That's
our
a-
review as well.
That's well put. Yeah. Well, that was Rash Judgments for Stephen Falk and Todd Anderson.
Yes.
Finally. Hilary and Colby, you have-
Can I?
Yes, tell him.
So, what we are rash judgmenting, I am rash judgmenting, is
You know what?
Max.
It was such an upsetting and deeply moving preview that we can't even get our words straight.
So, it's called Max, not to be confused with Mad Max.
That's true. Don't confuse them.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them what it's about, or do you want me to do that?
I'll just keep talking.
Okay, please. Go.
I liked Max. In the beginning, it was kind of slow, but then it started speeding up.
You're talking about the trailer, of course.
Yeah, the trailer. And I liked it. I liked it, but it was really sad.
Let me give you a little background. So Max is a movie with Lauren Graham and Thomas Hayden Church and a young man whose name I don't know. And we're talking about a dog that goes to Afghanistan and fights with the Marines.
Ooh.
And then comes back and has PTSD. It's very, very sad. And a lot of emotional dog moments. The dog goes out running and the child is with him, and there are a lot of adventures and there's a lot of heart-to-heart. You know what? It actually reminded me of a dolphin tale a little bit. Dolphin tail with a different kind of tail.
But
That's what I was thinking.
Dog tail.
what I was
Dog tail.
what I was expecting of the movie,
Yes.
I was expecting like a dog to be in place of Mad Max. Like, everything is Mad Max, but the dog is doing it.
That would have been fantastic. And if that were the preview, I would be all for that movie. As it is, it's sort of like a heartwarming right-winger family film. If that's completely your kind of movie, you should definitely go see it. I probably won't fall on that grenade. I'm going to get Todd to with our son because he might want to go see it. And I know Todd is so always willing to go to the movies even when I'm not. Right, son? Because you want to see it, yeah? You want to go see it?
Don't push me.
Okay, don't.
Can I just take him to see Mad Max Fury Road? He's old enough.
We are the worst parents that have ever existed.
Well, all right. Well,
I'm only 5 years old, Dad.
Emotionally, honey. Emotionally. Remember we talked about
tall
that.
5.
well, all right. Well, thanks, guys, for that Rash Judgment. And that
was
was
great.
Rash Judgments from everybody. So well done, all. Now, we live in an exciting time. We live in a time where social change is happening all the time, every day. And
It's true.
And the seeds of tolerance are being sown everywhere.
Yeah.
And
more than tolerance, acceptance.
Acceptance. And in some cases, you know, there are groups of people that you may not know exactly what the most appropriate way to interact with or behave with is. And so there are public service announcements that are done.
Right. Oh, this is like
help you.
what like GLAAD did with for transgender people.
Exactly. It's
They
exactly like that.
32
And-
Or be
Band-Aids.
cool, stay in school.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
from the
Yeah.
80s,
Now
70s.
there is a particular group that is much maligned, has been much maligned, that hasn't gotten this treatment, this tolerance treatment yet.
Oh.
And
So this is important.
We have a brand new PSA. It's should I say what it's for? Or should we jump into it, or
I
should
think we should just jump into
Okay,
it. I
well,
mean, I think it's all right.
Colby, what do you think we should do for this PSA?
Maybe the answer's inside of the popcorn.
Oh, grab it.
No.
Pull it out.
Hold on. It might be
Okay.
inside of.
In the,
Here. Do you want it, or should I?
well, you
Give it right
do
to him.
Yeah.
Right over there, Colby.
Roll it.
A ginger is not a freak of nature.
We are human beings.
Please don't call me Rooster Boy.
If you see a ginger on the street, don't scream and run away.
Gingers like to feel loved, just like you.
Please don't call me Bozo.
In ancient Egypt, red-headed babies were considered evil and thrown into pits of fire. Maybe they were onto something.
Just because someone has ginger locks doesn't necessarily mean that he can't control his temper.
Gingers want to feel like everyone else, so don't rush at us and try to touch our hair as if it is magically good luck.
Please don't call me Matchstick Head.
Gingers hate the sun and yearn to blot it from the sky.
Gingers are more sensitive to pain, so don't point and laugh when a stubbed toe makes us cry.
Gingers are not oversexed, as the stereotypes might have you believe, so stop trying to put a scarlet letter on me, Mom.
Please don't call me Ronald McDonald.
They say all redheads are related to Satan. Well, I'm not religious, but that's kind of concerning.
South Park's Kick a Ginger Day was meant as satire and is not an actual thing that you should do.
Hug a Ginger Day would be okay.
Please don't call me Strawberry Shortcake.
All redheaded men look exactly like Danny Elfman, but he's the only one with all that money.
I don't care for the term fire crotch.
Oh, you've never slept with a ginger before? That's not going to change.
Please don't call me Carrot Top.
I've heard the only difference between a ginger and a brick is that a brick gets laid. Seems like a good pun.
You can go ahead and just keep the idea that you would never be intimate with a ginger man because you find them gross to yourself.
Please don't ask if it's my natural hair color.
Please don't call me Blood Nut.
No one believes that the ginger kid in Harry Potter would have 2 whole friends.
Stepchildren aren't necessarily bad, and if they have red hair, that fact doesn't change.
Carpets, drapes, get over it.
Please don't call me Tampon.
Unlike normal hair, ginger hair is actually alive, and it burrows into the brain, and it turns them into dangerous madmen that must be stopped.
Get out of here, prejudiced jerk! Get out of here! God, it made me so mad! I have such a hard time controlling my fiery temper!
Wow, that was an amazing PSA, you guys.
I'm so glad that somebody stepped out and did that, because I've been feeling so, you know, there's been so much prejudice.
Yeah.
It's a personal issue, I
You
think,
won't
for our
stop
whole
talking
family.
about
I
it.
can't stop
But
talking
none
about
of us were in it, right? None of us.
No,
some
no.
other
I mean,
little-
other. You know what the truth is, and maybe this is one of those stereotypes that gingers look alike.
All look alike, yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, is that one of the stereotypes? I
That
try to
is.
be
It might
careful.
be, yeah.
But sometimes, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
tried.
anyway, you guys, this has been a great show.
It's been the 150th show.
150th episode. We are so glad you joined us. We're so glad that Colby and Hilary.
150.
Stop it! Stop throwing old popcorn at me.
Is this supposed to be sticky?
Don't get it in my popcorn.
Todd,
I don't want popcorn in my popcorn, you
sanitize
guys.
those
Come
hands
on.
immediately.
Come on now. So I
I
want
think
to.
this popcorn's
I
supposed to be
want to
sticky.
thank our guests, Colby and Hilary Anderson. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Here, let me just puppeteer you. Bye.
Want to thank Todd Robert Anderson and Stephen Falk, my fellow film pigs. And until next time, you guys, the concession stand is closed.
Due to health violations.
Yeah.
There it is.
And
150!
150! Woo!